Hi, this is Robert Cahey with Chicago Soft. In this video, I'm going to show you how to find specific information in the QuickRef database using the search, find, and RFIND commands. Many times when you're working on a project or resolving an issue, you need to find some very specific reference information. For this example, let's say that we would like to find which SMF records in ZOS version 2 release 5 deal with allocation and deallocation. So let's start by invoking QuickRef from the ISPF primary option menu, and we do that by simply entering QW. And we're going to list vendors, products, and releases. So we'll enter L. We're going to search for IBM. The product is ZOS, and we want to use a wildcard, so we want all ZOS manuals. And we're interested in version 2, release 5. And as you can see, this gives us a list of 72 manuals. And we can scroll through these manuals and look for the SMF manual. But we're going to look at using the find command to help us do that a little bit faster. But before we do that, let's go back and look at a shortcut to get to this same place. So we'll go back to the ISPF primary option menu, and we will enter a command string that looks like this. So it says invoke QuickRef, the vendor is IBM, we want a list view, and the product is ZOS wildcarded, and the release is version 2, release 5. So if I hit enter now, so you can see that we get back to the same list of 72 vendors that we had before. And now we can do that as a single command from the ISPF primary option menu. Now we want to find the ZOS SMF manual. And as we mentioned earlier, we could simply scroll through and look for the manual. So we've got ZOS SMF records, and that's the manual that we're interested in. But let's suppose that we had a list of 500 manuals or even 1,000 manuals. Might be somewhat tedious to have to scroll through and try to find the particular manual. So what we can do is use the find command, and what we're interested in is SMF. So now if I invoke the command, it tells me that I found the characters SMF, and this is the manual that I'm interested in. So now if I simply hit the enter key, it will take me to the SMF manual. So this is a list of all the items in the ZOS SMF records manual. And the particular items that we're actually interested in are the type records, because these list the different types of SMF records. And within those records, we're interested in records that reference allocation and deallocation. So what we could do is look at each of these records and use the find command to look for allocation and deallocation inside of the item. But there's an easier way that we can do this very quickly using the search command. And the format of the search command looks like this, which is search. We're going to look for vendor IBM product ZOS SMF asterisk, because we know that we want this manual. We're interested in version 2, release 5. The items we're looking for begin with TYPE, and we have a wildcard because we want to search them all. And we're looking for instances of the string ALLOCAT, which should find both allocate, allocation, deallocation, deallocate, and so on. So if we hit enter, then it will search the database, and now we're presented with a list of just the type records for SMF that contain the text ALLOCAT, and you can see it found allocation and different forms of it, unallocated, etc. So now I can look at a particular record, and let's say, for example, I'm interested in the DASD, Type 19 DASD record. So I bring it up, and now if I issue a find command and look for the string ALLOCAT, then it will tell me that it found those characters and it found it in the string unallocated. And now I can do an RFIND command, which I have set up as function key 24, and it will look for the next instance of that string in the record. So now you can go through and look at all of the instances of allocation, unallocated, allocated, and so on. And obviously you can make your find string as specific as you would like to. So if you only want to see instances of unallocated, you could change it to that string. So that gives you a very quick and easy way to be able to go through, look at particular item types of content inside of a manual, and within those items find only the items that contain certain character strings that you're really interested in looking for. So you can see that QuickRef's find, RFIND, and search commands give you the capability to quickly pinpoint the information you're looking for.